G'day and welcome back to RC Model Reviews. Now, over the years, I've reviewed a few quadcopters. I've reviewed small ones, like this, see, ladybird, little ladybird, Walker ladybird. I've reviewed medium-sized ones, like this Hobby King 450 frame, the knockoff of the DJI. I've reviewed this is the Quad Lugs, wooden frame, you know, I mean, so many different multi-rotors. I've reviewed mini quads, the latest, you know, mini quads. These are the big thing at the moment. And who knows what else I may be reviewing. Quick look. But now, today, I'm going to review, I mean, look at the size of this box. Look at the size of this box. I'm going to be reviewing this today, and I'm going to give it a fly here at the airfield. Woohoo, how about that? Okay, you know, damn the rules. Let's just give it a fly anyway. So here we go. Now, I don't usually do unboxings at RC Model Reviews. You know that. It's a waste of time, you know, just all that packaging and stuff. Everybody gets to do their own unboxing when they buy one. But today we make a little exception. I'm going to unbox this because it's really interesting. Let's have a look at what's inside the box. It's one of those. Let's take a closer look at this baby. Okay, just in case you're a complete imbecile, that means you're an imbecile with no parts missing. This quadcopter did not come in that big box. Obviously not. It was a joke. Anyway, this is it. Look, I've seen these things on the internet, on YouTube, and I thought, oh man, I've got to try one of those because look, you get your own sophisticated 2.4 gigahertz radio control unit. And little thing here, the reason I chose this one is because it's available in mode 1, ooh, see that, mode 1, and mode 2. Most of the other stuff's only mode 2, but I could get this one in mode 1 because I'm an old nana flyer and I fly with my sticks all ass about face. So this is wonderful, I can fly this thing really easily. And here's the mini quad itself, look at that, look at the size of it compared to my hand. That's crazy. In fact, what I'm going to do here is just to show you how really ludicrous this is, somewhere up here amongst the piles of rubbish that lurk on the top of my bench here. Oh, here we go. Here is, get this out of the way, here is a KK2 board. That is smaller than an entire KK2 board. Look at it, smaller than the KK2 board. That's how small it is. So even if we compare it to the previous small mini quad or small quadcopter, it's like a flea on the back of the ladybird. Brilliant, look at it. Now, I certainly hope a lot of people got these as gifts for Christmas. I bought this one for myself for Christmas, and I bought one for Barry as well. Because man, you can fly them anywhere. You can fly the ladybird indoors, but by comparison, it's starting to look really big, actually. I don't know if I'd want to fly this indoors anymore. This is just the bee's knees. And they're so cheap. I mean, I cannot believe how little these things cost. I think this one was $30 or something on Banggood, around about 30 bucks. Oh, you know, I won't put a link in the description because you can go and find them for yourself. I mean, they sold under a number of different flavors. It seems to be pretty generic. I have the user manual here. It doesn't actually seem to give a brand name, so I think there must be some factory in China churning them out by the millions, and various companies just stick their little labels on them, I suppose. But hey, if you've flown a mini quad before, it's a piece of cake, or a quadcopter before, a piece of cake. If you haven't, it's a piece of cake. It's so small that even a small room has plenty of room to knock into the walls and things. And they've got a surprisingly good range of sophisticated features. There are 3 sensitivity levels, so you can set it up it comes standard for beginners, where you can whack the stick over and it just sort of gently drifts. Or you can crank it up to intermediate or advanced. And when you go to advanced, then the sticks become a little more responsive, but actually really strong springs on these sticks. So yeah, that makes it a bit hard to fly, but it's not really a precision craft. And it has also, if you push down on the left stick, it'll do flips. At least on this one, it's the left stick. On a mode 2, it may be different. Press down there and then move the stick and it'll do a flip automatically. You don't even have to know how to do flips. It'll do them for you. Brilliant, lovely, excellent. And it has trims. Oh, all the mod cons. This little unit's actually surprisingly heavy. Where's my scales? I'm going to weigh it because for what it is, there's a lot of weight in it. But I think it's still going to be light enough for me to fly legally. Let's have a look here. Let's turn on these lovely, nice new scales. Ding. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Nice new scales. How much does it weigh? Whoops. It weighs 14 grams, 13 grams. Woo! How much does a ladybird weigh, by the way? Let's have a look. With a battery in it, the ladybird is 33. So, yeah, it's for the difference in size, there's not a lot less weight. You know, it's probably a quarter the size, but it's really only half the weight. So, yeah, it's a heavier, denser little craft. But they even give you spare props, by the way. But man, this is just so much fun. I've been having a little fly around, really enjoying it because I can fly it anywhere, even here at the airfield, providing I stay inside my workshop. then there's no issues. So when you consider that they've shrunk down something like this KK board into there, and they've got a receiver, and they've got 4 ESCs, and they've got 4 motors and a battery, this is really quite sensational piece of miniaturization. And it shows you how far we've come in a few short years. I remember the first multi-rotors. They were expensive. They didn't fly very well. They were cumbersome. And now, all that power in the palm of your hand for about 30 bucks. Pretty impressive, really. Let's see how this baby flies. I'll go through the process of turning everything on. Transmitter turns on, little LED beeps, flashes at you, and then turn on the receiver here on the quadcopter. A bit more beeping goes on. To arm it, we simply move the throttle up to the full position and then down again. Bingo, green light. Now we can fly, but will it fly? Woo! Ooh, the little propellers go. Woo-hoo. Ooh, bouncing. It flies just like I fly my mini quad. Oh! I think we better get a wider angle on this. Woohoo! Oh, it crashed! Well, maybe they don't fly so well in a small area when you're as useless as me. Actually, the springs. I'll blame the springs on the sticks because they're actually quite stiff, as I said. Maybe limber them up. But yeah, I like it. It's so much fun in a little space. Well, I need to change the trim. Use the trim levers, see if I can get it to hover evenly. But I'm a Nana. Team Nana flies again. Look at that. But oh, what a brilliant little piece of kit. And it's so tough too. Look at that. Whoa, here we go. Oh, crunch. Beautiful. Oh, thousands of dollars test gear all crushed up with a little mini quad. So there you go. That's a pretty cool little product. As I say, you've probably already seen them, but I wanted to get hands-on and see if it was as good as it looked. And it really is. It's so much fun. I can fly this all around the place. And the beautiful transmitter, I mean, I think 25 meters range. That's more than enough. You can't see this thing if you're old and got crappy eyes like me. Can't see it at more than a couple of meters. So yeah, brilliant. I'd say, if you've got 30 bucks laying around your wallet, nothing to do with it, buy one of these. You'll have some fun. And it's all about fun. The hobby's all about fun. And I should mention, of course, that here we are. I'm wearing a t-shirt today. This one is from Aero Balsa. Aero Balsa, see there? I don't know if you can read that. And probably on the back as well, is it? I'll get down. Maybe you can read it. There we go. Anyway, you send me the t-shirt. I'll wear it so that you can at least have your product exposed to the dozens of people who watch these videos. There you go. Questions on this machine? Comments? Any daring do you'd like to see me do with it once I've got to grips with it? Then say so in the comment section on this video. In the meantime, I've had enough fun for today. It's time to get back to the bench. Bye for now. Ooh. Ooh. And it's really good at keeping you cool. It doubles as a fan. Brilliant on a hot day like today. Oh, it's lovely. Oh. Stop screaming. Ooh. Look at me, I'm flying at the airfield. How dangerous is this? How dangerous is this? The wind actually, this handles the wind quite well and the full, I think it's actually raining. Big spotty raindrops. Big spotty raindrops. This is really, I'm surprised how well this handles the wind. It's amazing. Little quad in the wind. Ooh. See what you want building, but it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Not the best ending.